Morning, friends. It is 5 a.m. on Friday, and we are heading to the San Francisco Flower Mart to get flowers for Easter services at the church where they host my CSA. So I do their Easter flowers each year. And these are things that I can't grow myself. Palm leaves, Easter lilies. I can grow lilies, but they don't bloom until May, late May. So anyway, we're heading into the city to do that now. The reason I'm going so early is that I'm a badge holder, so I get wholesale prices at this time, but also this helps me avoid the massive traffic going into San Francisco. And there'll still be a lot of traffic at 5 a.m., but better than before. All right, when we get back, I'll show you what we got. Well, I didn't film all of it, but I'm tired. I've been working for a couple of hours. Let me show you what I've gotten done. So I did put cardboard and wood chips down this edge. I don't need to go all the way to the fence. I just need these nasty weeds to stay away from the bed. And then I went and fertilized everything. Things just still aren't growing like they should be. I'm looking back at pictures from like last April at this time, and things were huge. I don't know, maybe we've had too much cool weather. I don't know, it just makes me anxious because of the already failures that I've had. Then I also weeded this pathway, and most of this one I need to dig out the rest because it says nasty thistles. Got the cardboard down here. I'll start moving wood chips.
tomorrow. I'm hoping to get Mike and Aiden to come out here and help me tomorrow, just to kind of get some more done, because I can't do it all myself, especially just the string trimming, mowing down at that end. I mean, the grass at this point down there is like almost hip high. It is ridiculous. So that's gonna be the plan. Today, however, even though I should stay out here and keep working, I need to make the arrangements for the church tomorrow. I've got all the flowers. I'll show you when we get back home. And I have 3 arrangements to make. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be really fun. And then I have to get a bouquet in a box stuff together. I'm going to change out some of the plants because they're looking kind of rough from sitting out. I need to get those together because people are picking those up tomorrow. So still a lot more to do at home. So let's get going. I'll show you all the pretty flowers that I bought for these arrangements. The palm fronds and the 2 types of lilies I don't grow here. I used to grow lilies, but like I said, they don't bloom until late May, and so I can never have them for Easter. And I usually have snapdragons, but I do not have snapdragons. They're all super tiny still. So I did buy snapdragons to put in this arrangement, but it wasn't very expensive. So I'm looking forward to working with the flowers this afternoon. It'll be really fun. All right, let's go check out what I've got for you and start building some really cool arrangements. Okay, dang, this has been such a busy day. I've been up since 3 a.m. Generally, when I have, this morning when I went to the Flower Mart, this was the first time I'd been to their new location. They moved back in January. And so I was a little anxious because even though I have GPS and all that, going to a new place when it's dark and super early in the morning is sometimes challenging. So anyway, when I woke up at 3 a.m., I thought, oh, I still have 2 hours to sleep. But I didn't sleep. My brain was active thinking of all the things I needed to do today and making lists and all that stuff, which keeps me awake. So I just ended up getting up at 4:30 and saying, forget it, I'm just out of here. So I'm tired. It's 4 o'clock now. I still have a lot to do. So let me show you what I did get there. It is windy today, so I am going to be working. I was going to try to work outside. We'll see how that goes. It might be too windy. I might have to move this into the garage, which is not very picturesque, but let me show you what I got. Okay, there's just 3 arrangements I'm going to make. There's white lilies here, Easter lilies, and this is a pink one. Some of these are already open and not worth using. A few of them are just kind of battered. What I'm going for are the ones that are more closed. And so I grabbed whatever bunches had mostly closed because I want these to look great on Sunday. I don't want them to be open now. So not all of these are going to get used because some of them are not going to be worth using. Then we've got apple blossom snapdragons and Genestra, which I was hoping to use as like drapey coming out of the bottom of the vases look. And then we have palm fronds back here. So not a lot. It is very simple, but the color story is the same across all 3 arrangements. These are the vases I'm using. So we have this one for in the entrance. They want basically just lilies. Last year I did lilies and some palm fronds, and that was the entrance bouquet. Then they have a big one that's going in front of their altar. This doesn't look that big, but you can really pack a lot in there. So this one will be full. And then this is going to be a large, believe it or not, large size arrangement that's going to go above their organ. So they were happy with what I did last year. And when I looked through the photos, I thought, I could do better. So my goal today is to do better. So I'm going to get these filled up with flower food and water, and then we'll just start moving through them one at a time. Hopefully I'll be happy with what I put together because I need to deliver these to them tomorrow morning during their choir practice. So, all right, I'm going to get started. Well, I'm done. I'll have to fiddle with these quite a bit once I get them in location tomorrow. And I'm going to need help because there's no way these will make it in the car without completely falling over and becoming a mess. That's what happened last year. My family helped me just hold them while we were driving. So the first one is this one. It's got they just wanted Easter lilies. And so that's what it is with some palms in the back. I still might make these a little bit shorter just so you can see the palms more, but I think it'll still be okay. That's just for the entrance table. Then this one, which is going to go in front of the altar, will actually, like I said, I have to mess with it a little bit. But you saw that I put two basically cages of chicken wire in there to hold the flowers in place. When it's a really big vase like this, just trying to weave them in together, they just will all fall over because they're heavy, they're top heavy. So that's what's helping hold them up. The look will change as the lilies open. There are white and pink ones in here. Oh no, it's just the pink ones. So the look will change as they open. It will get a bit fuller and a little more vibrant. But the nice thing is, because it's going against the altar, it will be pushed. The palm fronds in the back will be pushed upright a bit, and so they will stand up more erect and be more of a fan shape. But I think they'll be happy with this. Like I said, I will fiddle with things when I get there to kind of get them more in the right space. But for the most part, they're where they're going to be. And then this one, at the last minute, I added camellias. We have so many beautiful pink camellias, and I thought that it was a good... I mean, it matches the apple blossom perfectly, and it will match the pink lilies when they open as well. So this one also is front facing. It is going on a shelf that is right behind their organ. It's up on a wall, and so I'll be able to pull some of the stuff that's leaning in the back forward when I do that, and it will look slightly different. But for the most part, all three of these were designed to be looked at only from the front view. So I'm just not happy about this one right here. Yeah, the hard part is designing with lilies before they open, but that's the way you've got to do it. So this one, like I said, I feel like I still need to fiddle with it quite a bit, but I can do that once I get there tomorrow. They'll be open a little bit more once we get them in place tomorrow, and then, hopefully it'll make more sense. But I'll be able to look at it from the distance that everybody else is going to see it from and fiddle with it. Now, like I said, the mechanics in that one are chicken wire to hold them in place. The white vase didn't need anything because it's nice and tall, but the clear glass vase, I used, it's a clear floral tape that sticks to the glass as long as it's not wet. It got wet in some places. And that I made a grid on top so that would hold the flowers in place. That works really, really well, and you can't see it. It's invisible, especially when things are spilling over the side. So I really like to use that for glass vases, because obviously I wouldn't want to put chicken wire in the bottom of that because people would see it. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I'm wiped. I'm going to see if I can get this edited and posted for you guys. But beyond that, thank you for joining me today. I'm hoping to get some more farm work done tomorrow and maybe get some help. I really could use it out there because tomorrow's going to be digging up thistles, and that's always, it's not hard. It's just not fun because they are so pokey. And I have yet to come up with a pair of gloves that actually will be impenetrable to those. So yeah, I always get lots of little needles when I have to do this job, but it's got to be done. Okay, thanks again for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful time in your garden, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.